Hello, friends. Today, I'm sharing a story that's sure to stay with you long after you've heard it. A tale of loyalty, love, and the remarkable connection between a man and his dog. But before we begin, tell us where you're watching from. Whether you're tuning in from sunny California, bustling Tokyo, or a quiet town in the countryside, drop your location in the comments. And don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and join our growing community of animal lovers for more heartfelt stories. In a quiet town nestled in rolling hills, an elderly man named Michael lived a life filled with wisdom and kindness. Michael was a retired school teacher, a man who had spent decades shaping young minds and spreading joy. But after losing his wife 10 years ago, Michael found himself seeking companionship. That's when Max, a tiny golden retriever puppy, came into his life. From the moment Michael brought Max home, the two became inseparable. Morning walks, evenings on the porch, and nights spent by the fire. Max wasn't just a pet, he was family. In his furry friend, Michael found solace, joy, and a reminder that love always finds its way back into our lives. But as the years passed, life threw a curveball. Michael's health began to decline. Diagnosed with a terminal illness, he knew his time was running out. Through it all, Max never left his side. Dogs have an uncanny ability to sense when something is wrong, and Max became Michael's constant source of comfort during his final days. In those quiet moments, Max wasn't just a dog. He was Michael's guardian, his protector, his unwavering companion. On the day of Michael's funeral, friends and family came together to bid farewell to a man who had touched so many lives. But among them, one figure stood out: Max. Unlike other dogs who might shy away from such a somber gathering, Max walked straight to the coffin. With his head bowed and his tail still, he lay down beside it, refusing to move. People tried to coax him away, offering treats, toys, and kind words. But Max wouldn't budge. He stayed there, his eyes filled with a sorrow that words could never capture. It was as if he was guarding Michael, even in death. As the family stood in silence, Michael's young granddaughter pulled out a letter, a note he had written shortly before his passing. She unfolded the paper and began to read aloud. "I've had a good life, surrounded by love. My final wish is simple. Take care of Max as he has cared for me. He is not just a dog. He is my family, my protector, and my best friend. Promise me you'll give him the same love he gave me." It was as if Max understood every word. For the first time that day, he lifted his head, looking directly at Michael's granddaughter. Slowly he stood, walked over to her, and rested his head in her lap. In that moment, Max was saying, "I trust you. I know you'll take care of me now." This isn't the first time we've seen animals express grief. Studies have shown that dogs are capable of forming deep emotional bonds with their humans. When they lose someone, they often exhibit behaviors similar to mourning, refusing to eat, staying close to the deceased's belongings, or in Max's case, refusing to leave their side. Max's actions were more than instinct. They were a testament to the emotional depth of our four-legged friends. It's a reminder that love and loyalty transcend words and species. After the funeral, Max was welcomed into Michael's family. While no one could replace his beloved owner, Max found comfort in the love of Michael's granddaughter. Together, they created new routines and memories, carrying forward the legacy of love that Michael had left behind. Max taught the family an invaluable lesson, that even in the face of loss, love endures, and through that love, healing becomes possible. This story isn't just about Max and Michael. It's about the profound connection we share with the animals in our lives. They teach us to live in the moment, to love unconditionally, and to remain loyal through thick and thin. In many ways, they remind us of the best parts of ourselves. If Max's story moved you, let us know by hitting the like button and sharing this video with your friends. And if you've ever experienced the love of a pet, share your story in the comments below. Don't forget to tell us where you're watching from. We love seeing our global community grow. Max's story has inspired countless others to reflect on their relationships with their pets. Many viewers have shared similar tales of loyalty and love, reminding us that every animal has a story worth telling. If you'd like to see more stories like this, let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more heartwarming content.